In a move that is sure to shake up the crypto world, Coinbase has agreed to pay $50 million to settle an investigation by the New York State Attorney General. Hello, and welcome back to another video of Coin Engine. If you are new to our channel, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and bell icon so that you could receive notifications whenever our channel is up with a new video. It's been a tough year for Coinbase. They faced lawsuits, investigations, and criticism from all sides. But now it seems they may be turning a corner. They had announced that they will be investing $50 million in new compliance measures, and that they have reached a settlement with the New York State Attorney General's office. The well-known cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase was found to have broken anti-money laundering regulations by not carrying out sufficient background checks, according to New York finance officials. Coinbase must spend an additional $50 million on enhancing its compliance program, in addition to paying a $50 million fine to the New York State Department of Financial Services. The ongoing nature of this probe was disclosed by Coinbase in its 2021 annual 10,000 filing. Where did it all start? During regular supervisory inspections in May 2020, state regulators became aware of issues at Coinbase. The Office of Foreign Assets Control Programs, Transaction Monitoring Systems, Client Due Diligence Procedures, and Risk Assessments for Anti-Money Laundering were among the compliance programs that the Department of Financial Services identified as having serious shortcomings. Regulators discovered problems with Coinbase's retention of books and records, and reporting to the State Department after more thorough investigation into possible legal violations. The lawsuit states that the compliance problem within Coinbase reached a critical point throughout the department's inquiry. The regulators discovered that by the end of 2021, Coinbase had a backlog of 14,000 users who needed increased due diligence, in addition to a backlog of over 100,000 unreviewed transaction monitoring alerts. According to the report, Coinbase signups were 15 times greater in May 2021 than in January 2020, and by November 2021, there were 25 times as many monthly transactions as in January 2020. This surge was partly to blame for the backlogs. According to regulators, Coinbase lacked the workforce necessary to meet the expanding compliance requirements. Yet, CEO Brian Armstrong claimed that overhiring following the company's 2021 boom was the reason for the cuts when Coinbase fired off 18% of its workers in June 2022. Over 1,000 independent contractors, not full-time workers, were in charge of catching up with the backlog, according to the filing. The complaint states that regulators discovered that Coinbase did not adequately supervise or educate these contractors, which resulted in a considerable portion of the alerts evaluated by third parties being riddled with errors. Regulators stated that attendance at the training sessions was not properly recorded, and that the training Coinbase offered was not scalable for the size of the contractor workforce. The contractor organizations did not always carry out the quality control procedure in accordance with the requirements that Coinbase provided, and at first, Coinbase did not have a framework in place to audit the quality control that was done. Regulators said that Coinbase neglected to alert law enforcement to possible cases of money laundering, drug trafficking, and CSA-related activities as a result of these mistakes. Additionally, according to the filing, Coinbase has known since 2018 that it has fallen short of state requirements for compliance with anti-money laundering and anti-financial terrorism laws. While working to address these problems, Coinbase has made only gradual progress, according to the filing. Progress in certain areas did not occur until recently, and work remains unresolved to the present. It appears that the risks of this non-compliance have not been purely theoretical. Some not-so-good activities comes to light. The department discovered that one former Coinbase customer had been accused of a crime involving child sex abuse material back in the 1990s. After more than 2 years of suspicious transactions, perhaps related with unlawful activities, Coinbase discovered the behavior, closed the account, and worked with law enforcement. Another user set up a false Coinbase account in the company's name, moved $150 million to their new account, and claimed to be an employee of another company who had managed to acquire unlawful access to that company's bank. After being informed by the concerned company 6 days later, Coinbase discovered the fraud. The money was subsequently recovered after a police inquiry. These charges appear just when users are starting to lose faith in well-known Bitcoin exchanges. What great timing! The news of Coinbase paying out $50 million and investing an additional $50 million in compliance is a major win for the cryptocurrency industry. This settlement not only demonstrates the willingness of traditional financial regulators to work with companies like Coinbase, but also signals that there are huge opportunities ahead for blockchain-based businesses. As technology continues to advance, both institutions and investors will benefit from the increased support and security of cryptocurrency. Coinbase has set an example that others should follow, and this can only lead to a brighter future for the industry.